just can't be weird enough.
Today, we're in a Western supermare on a quest to prove the great spirit of British invention is still alive and well.
As one of our Geronimo challenges, we've invited teams from all over the country to design and build the ultimate jumping machine.
Today, we're going to test those creations and somebody will walk away with one of these, the silver Geronimo Weston Award. But first, this was coming up on today's show. To get their machines airborne, our teams have used springs, water, explosives, rockets, and even their own bodies to rise to the challenge. What nutters. No.
Our competitors have been asked to create a machine that will do a triple jump. Something like this. But today, it's the long jump and the high jump.
Stop, can't stop, can't quit, gotta get mine.
While nature is full of natural jumpers, mankind struggles to keep up. But we've tried everything, not always successfully. We even went all the way to the moon just so we could do lots of really silly jumping about.
Not an easy challenge, and I can say that with some authority because I had to build one with Dermot and anybody else I could rope in to help.
So the big question is, can our teams rise to the challenge and can they beat Dick's machine? Let's meet the competition.
Our first team from Somerset has created Sean the Prawn, a small crustacean with big ambitions.
Then there's the Leapers with something that looks like, well, sort of a beanbag.
Beagle 3 seems to have high hopes of reaching outer space. Leap of Faith, one man, a ponytail, and what appears to be a giant firework.
And finally, Team Geronimo. David, Byron O'Connor and I need all the help we can get on this one, so we've drafted in engineering reinforcements.
The core members of the Leapers are two mechanical engineers from Gloucestershire.
How does this thing work then?
Right. The power of this device is one of these little things.
Right.
And what we've got in there, we've got some solid fuel.
Right.
And we pass an electric current through there. It pushes basically a piston inside at great force out the end.
It's like a little explosion kind of thing happening.
It's like the piston in your car. We're going to push against this plate.
Right.
And it's then going to fly miraculously.
Like a rocket.
Like a rocket.
Or like a rocket.
It's more of a gentle flight than a...
Gentle rocket.
Leap of Faith is exactly what it says in the tin, because part-time inventor John Frizzell was still building his entry on his way here. How does it work? Give us a rough idea what's happening here.
Well, in the middle we have a little rocket motor that lifts it upward, right? So it should be quite good at going up. Traveling forwards is a bit more difficult, but...
We have got a long jump competition here, you know.
Yes, well, I'm not looking forward to that. But I do think that for the high jump, it has some chance.
So how long have you been building it?
Well, this here is about 48 hours old right now.
Beagle 3 are a family team and their entry is based on a customised ready-made rocket.
Got a family team here, so that's great. So this is your jumping device. Can you talk us through how it works?
You've got a rocket engine which pushes it up.
Right.
After a little while, two or three seconds, there's a charge that blows this way, and that blows a parachute out of the end of the rocket.
Oh, wow, how cool's that?
Okay.
Now, I hear that Simon is button pusher.
Yes, indeed. You
Simon,
want to show the button?
got a lot of pressure on you
Show
today.
the button. Where's the button? That one.
You've got to press that one.
Right.
Are you all ready for that? Yeah, you're going to win?
You're going to win.
You're going to win? Yeah, you are.
Sean the Prawn was brought into this world by a team from West Somerset Community College. OK, team, we've got Sean the Prawn. How does it work?
We've got a hole in the cork where we can pump air into it, so the pressure builds up, and then we burn a sparkler through these zip ties here, and the cork lets go. The water's released with all the pressure, and it just flies.
It flies. How far have you managed to go so far then, Daisy?
Around about 25 metres.
25 metres is good. Are you pleased with 25 metres?
Yeah, but however, we've only done 2 jumps, and one was a complete failure, so...
Well, how come it's got green legs?
thought it was sort of going to be a frog, but then we realised it was more of a prawn.
Hey team, good luck, I love it. I think it's really clever. The difficulty we know about filling our team, because David and I had some problems. We developed our entry in our airfield workshop. In the army, I had more than enough of big bangs, so for this challenge, we decided to go for the controllable power of springs. If only we'd known. Whoa! But first, we had some jumping to do.
Watch this number. It's so competitive. Oh. Yeah, nearly 13.
Oh, God! Yeah, 11.
I'll give it to
Okay,
you.
I win. Damon and I just had a little jumping competition to test out our power-to-weight ratio. I'm slightly more substantial than Damon, but I managed to get a little higher, and that's because of this. Throw your leg up, sir. I've got meatier thighs, which meant I went higher. If you look at Jonathan Edwards, Britain's most successful triple jumper, he's got the height and the distance, so he's got his power-to-weight ratio right. But can we? And what's more, can we do it with springs instead of legs? Okay, we've got 3 parts to this challenge. The first thing we've got to do is a high jump, so that's an up and down jump.
Right.
Then we've got to go for a range, and for that we have to take off at 45 degrees.
It's an ideal then.
Yeah, it gives us maximum range. Now, 1 spring's not good enough for us. I want multiple springs. So Dermot was sent in search of springs. Bet he wished he'd fixed that starter motor, though. These may look like Egyptian hieroglyphics, but they do tell us something significant. It's actually not that simple. However, I think we've cracked it because it's all about the linear application of force. That means we need to have a spring pushing on the ground for as long as possible to make it jump in the air. It's as simple as that.
I know these look like they've fallen off my bike, but do you think they're big enough?
Actually, they're really good.
They're really good. They're the strongest ones.
No, good. Hold on a second. They're going to be really quite hard to squeeze together, aren't they?
That's going to be good, isn't it? Be more powerful.
Well, build something and see. Where did you buy these springs, mate? How heavy do you think I am?
Is it hard?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, you ready? Right. What are you laughing about? You bought them. Right.
They said
What
they
I
were the
need-
good ones.
Get back on your bike and get me light springs I can squeeze, yeah? By the time he's finished, he may even have thighs as thick as mine. Now,
you think we
this
can-
is a spring. Ah, look at this. Look how much energy we can put into this. Do whatever you do, don't let this land on my head. All the way down. You
What
ready?
about my head?
Are you ready?
Right. Wow! What?
Dear Med, can you ask the man next door if we can have our spring back?
Here we go. Are you happy now?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's brilliant. We need 3 of these now. Do you know what's even funnier?
Oh.
You didn't buy enough springs, mate. Get on your bike and go get
You
some
should
more.
have
No,
asked for
I
some more.
want more. More. By now, poor Dermot was exhausted. But we had springs, and more importantly, we had the right springs. And we could finally build our triple jumping machine.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
We've built a triple jumping machine. We have got 3 spring mechanisms. We know each one of them can jump over the bus. We've got a rather complicated little trigger system, and this is the firing pin. Dermot has decided that red is the colour of the season, so we've got a little red delta wing on it, which means it should help give us stability or help us glide when we're going through the air. What we have to do is, for the high jump and the long jump, we have to fire all 3 springs at once. Getting the springs to stay in position ready to fire was a bit on the tricky side. Actually, what we need to do is we need to give him a practice getting in the hole. Right, we'll be back in a moment. Just don't go away. We had some problems, a little bit of fine adjustment later, and hopefully the little trigger bit will go in the little hole bit. That's the theory.
It seems to be.
No, it's not. Okay. We got away with it. Nobody saw that. We'll be back in a minute. All right, team, shall we do this? What we're going to do now is we're just going to cock it. It's as simple as getting down here, putting our
Fingers out the way.
Get it in, David, get it in, David.
It's in.
It's in! We have success! Trigger trug. We've put an awful lot of energy into these springs. The trigger's in place. Damon, take your hands away gently.
Oh.
It's loaded. Right, here we go. All the energy's in it. Damon, are you ready? Watch it for me. Here we go. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Trust me. It's okay. This is a minor teething problem. It is a minor teething problem. And I think if I touch it now, anything could happen. It's now safe.
This is some strange definition of the word safe I haven't come across before.
Actually, I think we've got a bit of a problem. Let's just take it into the workshop and put a pin back in it.
Okay.
This is a bit like grenade training. Walk away very quietly. I'm really growing to hate this machine. You may notice that it's getting somewhat later. We left it for a period of time. It's safe. We've put a new pin in, and it's going to fire. We're confident. Diarmuid and I are both confident.
No, I am this time.
Yeah, OK, here we go.
Got enough
Are you
elastic
ready?
bands on it.
Does everybody want to, you know, just stand clear and see what happens?
So how hard are you going to tap it?
Diarmuid, I'm going to use my best engineering judgment to decide between a little gentle tap and a welly.
Okay.
What do you think I'm going to do?
Welly.
Right, stand back. Coward. Here we go. The beauty about engineering is you can always fix these things.
Well, that looked like a bit of a struggle. Have you done any modifications? Have you actually got it working?
Yes, of course we have. Nearly everything is new. This, I don't mind saying, was a really, really hard challenge. But luckily, we've got some real engineers with us. Come in, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
This is Chris Pearce. Chris Pearce is one of the country's top engineers and was part of the team that broke the world land speed record. Today, he'll be awarding extra points for design and build quality.
Chris, what do you think of Dick and Dermot's chances?
Wow. With that, you're going to need a serious tailwind.
But if it doesn't work, we've got Plan B.
Oh, dear. Well, all I can say to you two is good luck. You're going to need it. Right now, it's time for the first heat.
The idea is very simple. It's a long jump. The further you jump, the more points you get. But there's extra points depending on how elegant your solution is.
We've got our 5 teams all lined up and ready to go. We've got John here. You ready, John?
I'm ready.
Are we sure it's going to do it now?
No.
Sean the Prawn. How are we doing, guys?
Under pressure, Sean wet himself.
No!
It's leaking at the back.
Hey, Dermot, how are we doing?
Talk about I nearly wet myself. this thing bites. We have to wear these huge gauntlets to protect our wrists.
Looks like
Well,
very
I
nice
am.
gloves. Lovely.
And yeah, and it comes up the blood.
Good. Ooh. Hey, the leapers. Are you going to leap? Are you gonna leap?
That's so positive. Well done.
Excellent.
The leapers are going to leap. So,
We're ready.
We're hopeful.
hey, Beagle 3.
How are we doing?
Simon, are you ready to
Great.
press the button in a minute? Yeah.
Certainly are.
Brilliant. Good work. Right, let's do it.
Team, this is where it gets really scary now. We're going to prove that these things do jump. Are we ready, leapers?
Ready, guys?
Anything can happen here. You ready for this?
Okay, here goes.
The tension's there.
Here we go.
Oh, that was great. Bit of a bounce action, but that was brilliant.
Well done, the leapers.
Great jump.
Well done. Well, they've blown it to bits.
I have. It's wrecked, but good jump.
The leapers managed 6.4 metres.
That's actually unbelievable. It really was.
Hey, Diarmuid, James, there's no excuses, mate. You've got to do it. They're a little bit worried about cocking this because it keeps biting their hands and wrists. However, it's perfectly safe.
Oh, I don't want to watch.
But don't do this at home. Please don't. That's adults and children or anybody with any sense. What do you reckon?
Don't copy Dick. No.
Right, Dermot, James, are you ready? Wait for it, wait for the horn. Yes! That was good! What are you laughing at? That was very...
I thought...
We live!
Oh.
We live!
I was like this, ready to like see it shoot down there. It went... That was it.
You don't know how happy I am. Look, they're both alive. It's in one piece.
I was relatively disappointed by that, to be honest.
There's no pleasing some folk.
But it's huge. It's got these massive big springs that just went... That was it.
Well, I think it's a thing of beauty. Up there with the classics. Well done, chaps. That was rather good, actually.
No. For you, yes. In the grand scheme of things, no.
And Team Geronimo, 4.6 metres.
Oh,
4.6 metres.
pathetic.
Sean the prawn, are you nearly ready?
Come on, the prawn. Are you ready, guys? Here comes Sean.
Look, they're pumping it in. Look at the pumping it in. Watch them. They're all. It's when it goes off, everybody gets nervous. Watch this. Look at the.
Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, no.
Team, what happened?
It went down.
What happened?
Last-minute change of tactics caught us out there.
No. We thought it should have been
But hold on, is there anything fundamentally wrong with him, apart from the fact he went instead of bang?
He was a bit scared. First he wet himself, then he couldn't control it.
Did he cross the line?
No, I don't think he did. No.
Does that count as the first jump? What do you reckon, Fern? Did it cross the line?
We'll give you another go. We'll give you another go.
Just stand around.
Here we go.
Are you ready? Here they go. Anything could happen now.
Come on, Sean.
Oh, well done!
Love that.
Well done!
Oh, well done, guys. They're well happy. Look at them. That's brilliant.
There's a common theme. Everybody's happy when it works.
Yeah. Relieved and happy.
Anything is good.
Oh, that's so good after all their hard work.
That's a good start. We're happy with that as a start, yes.
That was a good distance
How
as well.
far's that? Let's find out.
Slightly further than us, isn't it?
Slightly further.
After Sean the Prawn's first explosive attempt, he finally made 21.4 metres. John, leap of faith, are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Let's hear it for John.
Here we go.
Right, this is where anything could happen. I don't know how this is going to work.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. That's
It
brilliant.
was like, it went really high and then just went straight back down again.
Okay.
But that was quite impressive in a way.
In a way it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It made it over the line. I had it set up for height, not for distance, but hey, at least it worked.
Well done!
I told you not to worry about it getting into the crowd, didn't I?
Leap of faith, 2.4 metres.
Beagle 3, are you ready?
Are you ready, Simon?
Yeah. Uh-oh! It's going backwards. But now the wind's taking it forwards. That's wind assistance. That's cheating. That's wind assistance.
Oh,
They went backwards.
Wow. Where's it?
Well done, Beagle 3.
Wow. That was seriously impressive. Well done. Oh, look, he's running up to... Oh. Oh, cute.
Well done, Simon. Round of applause, please, for Beagle 3.
Oh, the victory walk back. So proud. Oh, that is brilliant.
Beagle 3 achieved an amazing, but wind-assisted, 41.4 metres.
Here's the results of Heat 1 based on distance alone.
But we also have our engineer's marks for the looks of the machines.
We'll get some bonus points from Chris right now.
Right. I really like Sean the Prawn. I think that's excellent. Beagle 3, lucky. Wind blowing in the right direction.
Wind assistance.
Nice. but nice graphics. I like Dermot arrangement. Nice, elegant, simple. Artistic, we think. And the other two guys, Apollo 13 lunar capsule there. Nice, but not quite so pretty. And good old leap of faith. That says it all.
It certainly does.
Should we tell them what it is now?
Yeah, we need to add them all up and then we can give them their final scores for heat 1. So with the design points added, this is the score. 5th, Leap of Faith, equal 3rd, Team Geronimo, and the Leapers.
And we have, in equal 1st position, Beagle 3 and Sean the Prawn. But that's only after the first event. There's still all to play for. The next challenge involves jumping a 2-metre-high wall at 2 metres distance. That's a big jump.
It is. Let's do it.
Right. Saddle up, people. It's time for the showdown. Showdown.
The rules are simple here. If you clear the wall, it's 5 points. If you don't, 0.
This is the last event of the day, which is just as well because some of our competitors seem to be feeling the strain.
We haven't known each other long enough for it to develop much of a personality. I've only known it for about 48 hours. So we're just sort of getting our relationship together. And I hope, and if you jump over, it would be good for our relationship.
I think the high jump we should have sorted. We're quite impressed with that. It went nice and true and straight, and yeah, it'll do the task. We won't beat the rocket.
Are we ready? Leap of faith. Are we ready, leapers? Wait for fire. Here we go.
That was brilliant.
Leap of faith. Well done, John.
Good man. While Leap of Faith gently smoulders in the heat of success, the leapers look decidedly grounded. You have to wonder if they'll ever leap again.
Come on, leapers. I don't have to ask Bird to sing.
Don't do that, please.
We had a colour-blind engineer. He got the wrong wires.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Are we nearly ready?
What are they doing in there?
What do you reckon, Furry?
Looks suspicious.
This is incompetence. Gross incompetence.
It's incompetence. That's a fair call.
That's it. That's it.
You done it? I don't know what they're up to, but I think they fixed it.
Let's go, leapers.
Come on, leapers.
Ah, they've made it over the wall! Just!
Now you really are happy, aren't you?
This much. Colour-blind incompetence, maybe, but they are definitely lucky. Did you really think that was going to get over?
Yeah, totally.
After all the suspense, it's so worth it.
Suspense, no doubt.
Yeah.
You know, I wish it kept you a further metre away.
I know.
And look who's up next.
You know, I thought those springs would beat everyone. I really did. Ah, well, next time it's back to explosives. What?
Darren James, are you ready?
Ready to go?
Wait for Burns horn.
I can't wait for this.
That counts. That definitely counts, team. That definitely counts. It definitely counts. Everybody shout who thinks it counts. Yay! Yeah, we've got a public opinion here. It counts.
It has to go over the wall. That's on it. It's not over, is it? No, don't you dare.
Time for some drastic action.
Pathetic.
Yeah, it's official. It's official.
No. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Cheat, cheat. Cheat, 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 cheat. Can you believe this? you know, meant to be top engineer, been in the army, lowers himself to cheating.
Right.
By headbutting it over. You're the Maradona of the gadget world. Do you realise that?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Your help is greatly appreciated. Thanks.
So, after that disgraceful episode, and that is definitely nil point, let's get on with the competition.
Do you think he's going to go over?
Yes.
What makes you think he's going to go over?
Because we made it. Oh, it's a prawn.
Yeah.
It's a prawn.
Sean rocks, isn't he?
Yes.
We love
Okay.
Sean.
So how confident are we then?
I think we might just make it over that wall.
But if I wasn't mistaken, the last time you went backwards instead of forwards.
Really?
But now, is there anything that you're going to change, or are you just ready to go?
No, we're ready to go.
Now we come to the current joint leaders to see if they can clear the 2 meters. Sean the Prawn, team, are you ready? Hey, people 3, are we ready? Vern's got the horn, here we go.
Okay, ready, guys?
Beagle 3 soars skyward. It's very, very high and way over the wall.
Well done, guys. Is Sean going to make it?
Good effort.
Is
Well
Sean
done,
gonna
Beagle
make
3.
it? Oh, what's happening with Sean?
Is there something fishy going on with Sean the Prawn?
Come on, Sean the Prawn, are you going to make it? How are we doing?
He's leaking fluid out the back. He's leaking fluid out the back. Are we ready to go, team, or we got a problem?
He's wet himself again.
Wet himself again. It's the
Right, are we going for the hand pump?
Yeah.
We're using the backup plan, the hand pump, yeah?
We are.
Good old-fashioned.
Good old-fashioned way.
Hopefully that was suck it in. We've lost.
Sean the Prawn is now hand pumped.
Third time lucky.
Here they go.
Come on.
Launch.
Well done, Sean the Prawn.
That was amazing. Actually shocked me. You a bit wet?
Yeah, I am.
You're right.
Just a bit.
But the hand pump worked.
Yeah, I think we should stick with the hand pump.
Yeah, that works really well.
Good old-fashioned method.
Are you proud of Sean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The power have touched my heart.
Has it? Wow. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Well done.
So here's the high jump results. Everybody got 5 points for clearing the wall. Everyone, that is, except for Dick Dermot & Co, who officially got no points. And without engineers' marks for quality of build added, it means...
Here we go. Right, the results, end of day 1. In 5th position, we have Leap of Faith.
Brilliant. In at number 4, we have Dick and Dermot.
In 3rd position, the Leapers.
In 2nd place, we have Beagle 3.
So the leaders at the end of day 1 are Sean the Prawn.
Well done. So, tomorrow is the grand final. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Tomorrow on Geronimo, more mechanical mayhem. Dermot goes fishing, Sean the Prawn goes wild, and Leap of Faith goes into reverse.
My first hamburger of my life.